Welcome back to another video. I've just purchased this cheap Bosch Easy Impact 600 power drill. Is it any good? Let's open it up and take a look. Alrighty, so I was just going through the local hardware store and I saw that they had these Bosch impact drills on special. Now I needed to get a new power drill, so what I'll do is I'll open the box up, take a look at the drill and we'll test it out. I've actually got a masonry drill job to do, so it'll be interesting to see how it performs. Now if we take a look down the back of the garage here, I've actually just replaced this bottom timber plate of this framing here. Now the old one was rotted out and it needed to be replaced, so I've put a new timber plate in and I've actually put in some masonry anchors at both ends of the timber plate. So we got one down there, one down the other end. However, I was thinking of just putting one in the middle here. So I thought, oh yep, that'll be a good test for that power drill. Now the anchor bolt that we're going to be using here is 180 millimeters in length by 12 millimeters width. And we'll just be using this masonry drill piece here. Now we need to go in at a depth of 100 millimeters, so I think this is going to be a good test for this drill. Okay, well let's just take a quick look at the specs on this power drill. 600 watt power input, and just taking a look on the Bosch website, that was 370 watt power output max. Stall torque is 15 Newton meters. Maximum drilling diameter into masonry 12 millimeters. Maximum drilling diameter into timber 25 millimeters. Maximum drilling diameter into steel 10 millimeters. Impact rate is 45,000 blows per minute, and the drill weighs in at 1.7 kgs. Alrighty, we'll open it up and just see what it looks like inside. Okay, so we got the user manual and warranty information there. It also comes with a depth gauge. So we've just got the forward and reverse switch there. Just got the trigger there. And just on the top here, we've got the drill or hammer or impact function. So for a cheap drill, it feels pretty well made. This keyless chuck here will be interesting to see how well that holds up to the masonry drill. Now if we just take a look underneath, we'll just see where this is made. So it's made in China. Now just out of interest here, I've got a older Bosch power drill here which I've borrowed, similar spec, 600 watt, and you probably notice here that it's made in Switzerland. So just looking through some of my older Bosch tools, I notice they're either made in Switzerland or Hungary. So I'm not sure whether they're moving production for their cheaper tools to China or not, but I've had a good run with Bosch tools, so it'll be interesting to see whether that continues with this tool here. But we'll put it to the test and we'll just see how well it goes with masonry. Right, so we'll get this drill ready for drilling into our concrete. So I've got our masonry drill here. Just place it into the chuck, just do that up. Okay, so I notice that locks into place and I can't tighten that up anymore, so that's as tight as I can get it after it's locked. Now I've just marked out how deep I'm going into the hole here, so we're actually drilling into the concrete at 100 millimeters, and then we're taking into account the timber that I'm going through on that timber bottom plate, which is 45, so roughly got 145 millimeters here. So we'll be going through into timber and then into the concrete itself. I'm just going to adjust this handle here. Okay, good to go. Now starting off, I'm just going to use the drill function and then move on to the hammer drill function once we've punched through the timber. Well, I've drilled out my 100 by 12mm hole for the concrete anchor bolt, and with the 3-jaw standard chuck, using the hammer function and also a straight shank masonry drill, you would have noticed it came loose 7 times, in which I had to stop drilling and tighten the chuck up. However, for my masonry drilling test, this only took 7 minutes, including stopping to tighten the chuck and vacuuming out the hole that I was drilling. I think if you were doing a lot of masonry jobs, a SDS hammer drill would be better. Their design allows the shank to stay secured, but they do cost a lot more. Okay, well, let's see how this drill performs on timber and steel. Alright, so we're going to test this drill out on a piece of timber here. So this piece of timber is 45mm thick, and we're going to run a 10mm drill bit through it. Okay, we'll move on to just drilling into steel now. So this is just a 25mm by 25mm by 2mm piece of steel box section, and we're just going to be drilling with a 7mm drill piece. Alrighty, just to wrap up this video, my thoughts is that this power drill would be best suited in a home environment with light work around the house and the odd masonry job. However, for a bigger work environment, I wouldn't recommend this drill. The chuck would drive me nuts if I had to constantly tighten it. However, if you're just doing the odd drill job, this drill would be fine. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.